Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos from Huntington, West Virginia. This morning it's a little overcast and a little warm. It's a little warm, but it's Shabbat and it's also Pride Shabbat. Last night we had multiple readings and an introduction to the Pride flag, and today we'll have another reading. But it's Shabbat, Pride Shabbat. It's a beautiful day. I have my tech guru and my choir member here, Scott. You'll be hearing from him, hopefully, as he helps me with some of the tunes. And let's begin on page 68. 68, let's thank God for returning our souls. Modeh Ani.
Modeh ani lefanecha, melech ha'ekayam, shehazarta b'nishmati b'chemla, rabba emunatecha, rabba emunatecha.
Let's jump up to page 74. Page 74, Ma Tovu.
Ma tovu, ma tovu, ma tovu alecha Yaakov. Mishkotecha Yisrael, Mishkotecha Yisrael, va'ani berov chastecha, ahavo beitecha, ehtachave, Elohecha kodshecha, Be'yiratecha, Elohecha kodshecha, Be'yiratecha. Adonai ahati me'on beitecha, u'mekom mishkot kevodecha, va'ani eshtachave ve'echra, evrecha lifnei Adonai osi, va'ani tafilti lecha Adonai ehratzon Elohim berov chastecha aneni be'emet yishecha. Let's turn the page to 76. Asher Yatzar, thanking God for the wonder that is our body. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et hadam bechokma u'vara nekavim chalulim galui v'yadu lifnei chisei chevodecha, she'im yipateach echad mehem u'yisatem echad mehem, yefshar lihitkayim lamod lefanecha. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei chol basar mafli la'asot. All right, I think this morning we'll just jump ahead to Nisim B'chol Yom, also known as Birkot HaShachar, the morning blessings, page 80. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan l'schak v'bina l'chavhin ben yom u'ben layla. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, bokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Zokef kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rocha haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechin mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanoten la'ev koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hame'ivir shenei me'enai, udnuma me'afapai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tselem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Ozer Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Oter Yisrael b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. The bottom of page 86. O Adonai, our God, let the words of Torah be sweet in our mouths and the mouths of your people Israel, so that we, our descendants, and the descendants of all your people Israel, may know you by studying your Torah for its own sake. Blessed are you, Adonai, who teaches Torah to your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, hamelamed Torah la'amo Yisrael. Page 88, let's read from the Mishnah. Elu hadavarim she'ein lahem shi'or, she'adam ochel perutehem ba'olam hazeh, v'hakeren kayemet lo la'olam haba, ve'elu hein. Kibud av ve'em, v'gemilut chasadim, v'hashkamat beit hamidrash shacharit va'aravit, v'hachnasat urchim, uvikur cholim, v'hachnasat kala, ulevayat hamet, v'iyun tefillah, v'havaat shalom bein adam l'chavero, v'talmud Torah keneged kulam. These are the things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. Page 91, let's read together. For our teachers and their students and the students of the students, we ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say, Amen. And for those who study Torah here and everywhere, may they be blessed with all they need, and let us say, Amen. We ask for peace and loving kindness, and let us say, Amen. Let's continue on the top of page 94 with Baruch She'amar, the beginning of Pesukei de Zimra, the beginning of verses of praise. Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch hu, Baruch Oseh v'reishit, Baruch Omer v'yoseh, Baruch Ozer Mekayem, Baruch Merachem al ha'aretz, Baruch Merachem al habriot, Baruch Mishalem Sachar Tov Royahav, Baruch Chai La'ad V'Kayam L'Netzach, Baruch Podeh U'Matzil, Baruch Shemo. And in English, with songs of praise we extol you and proclaim your sovereignty, for you are the source of life in the universe. One God, life of the universe, praised and glorious ruler, your name is eternal. Blessed are you, Adonai, sovereign who is glorified through praise. Baruch atah Adonai, melech mehulal b'tishbachot. And let's continue on top of, let's read in English the first half of the Psalm for Shabbat, and then we'll continue with the Hebrew. A psalm, a song for Shabbat. It is good to praise Adonai, to sing hymns to your name, O Most High, to proclaim your steadfast love at daybreak and your faithfulness each night, with 10-stringed harp and with voice and lyre together. You have gladdened me by your deeds, Adonai. I shout for joy at your handiwork. How great are your works, Adonai, how very subtle your designs. A brute cannot know, a fool cannot understand this. Tzadika tahamar yifrach, ke'erez balvanon yiskeh shetulim b'veit Adonai. Bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu. Od yenuvun b'seva dishenim vera'ananim yihu lehagid ki ashar Adonai Tsuri velo havlatabo. All right, let's continue on the next page, page 97, with Ashrei. Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha, Oji Hallelujah, Selah. Tehillah leDavid, Aromimcha Lahai HaMelech, V'avracha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed. Gadol Adonai Mohalal Me'od, V'li Gdulato Ein Cheker. Hadar Kivod Hodecha, V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha. Zecher Rav Tuvcha Yabiu, V'tzidkatecha Yiranenu. Tov Adonai Lakol, V'rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav. Kivod Malchutecha Yomeru, Ugvuratecha Yedaberu. Malchutecha Malchut Kol Olamim, Umemsheltecha B'chol Dor V'ador. Einei Chol Elecha Yisaberu, V'ata Noten Lahem Et Ochlam Be'ito. Tzadik Adonai B'chol Drachav, V'chasid B'chol Ma'asav. Ritzon Yirei Av Yaseh, V'et Shavatam Yishma V'yoshiem. Tehillat Adonai Adaber Pi, V'varecho Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed. Anachnu nevarech Ya, Me'ata v'ad olam. Hallelujah. Speaking of hallelujah, let's turn to page 100 for Psalm 150, the last psalm in the book of Psalms. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 El Bekocho, hallelujah, hallelujah, Ki Auzo. Hallelujah, 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 Bivorotav. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Kerov Gulo. Hallelujah, 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 B'teka Shofar. Hallelujah, hallelujah, B'nevel V'chinor. Hallelujah, 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 B'tofu Machol. Hallelujah, hallelujah, B'minim Ve'ugav.
Hallelu, 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 betil tzalei shama. Hallelu, hallelu, betil tzalei truah. Kohan shamate hallelujah, Kohan shamate hallelujah, Kohan nishamate hallelujah, hallelujah. Kohan nishamate hallelujah, hallelujah. Let's continue at the top of page 101, Nishmat. Nishmat kol chai, tivarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. And in English, let the soul of everything alive bless your name, Adonai our God, and the spirit of all flesh glorify and exalt your name forever, O sovereign. Transcending space and time, you alone are God. We have no sovereign besides you, God of the first and the last, God of all creatures, Master of all generations, who is praised in multitude of praises, who guides the world with abundant loving kindness, and all creatures with mercy. Adonai neither slumbers nor sleeps. God awakens the sleeping, arousing those who slumber, gives speech to the mute, and God loosens the bonds of captives. God supports the fallen and strengthens those who are bent over. You alone do we acknowledge. We continue silently for the next several pages. Okay, Nevarim. David, Bachinam Shit Adonai, Mechol Kravayet Shem Kodsho. Page 104. Ha'el b'tatzimut uzecha, ha'gadol b'chvod shemecha, ha'gibor l'netzach v'hanora b'norotecha, ha'melech ha'yoshev al kisei ram v'nisa, shochein ad maharom v'kadosh shemo. V'katuv ranu tzadikim b'Adonai l'sharim nava tehila, b'fi yesharim tithalal, u'divrei tzadikim titbarach, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמחלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל, בריני יתפאר שמך מלכנו בכל דור ודור. Top of page 105, we continue with Yishtabach. Yishtabach Shimcha Lad Malkeinu, Hayel HaMelech HaGadol V'Kadosh B'Shamayim U'Va'aretz, Ki Lecha Adonai Eloheinu V'Elohei Avotenu V'Imotenu, Shir U'Shvacha Halel V'Zimra, Ozu Memshala, Netzach Gedula U'Gevura, Tehila v'tiferet, kedusha u'malchut, brachot v'odot me'ata v'ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai, el melech adol betishbachot, el hahodaot, adon haniflaot, habocher b'shirei zimra, melech elchei ha'olamim. Page 106. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, v'yalmad yivrachute v'yamlik malchute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala hagala uvizman kahariv v'imiru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam ul'ol me'almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudisha brichu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'yimiru amen. We continue on page 108, Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvat kriyat shema l'amlicho b'levav shalem u'liachtoho b'lev tov u'avdoho b'nefesh chafetzaha. In English, praised are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us how to recite the Shema, to declare wholeheartedly God's rule, to declare earnestly God is one, and to enthusiastically worship God. Page 110. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer ur uvrei choshech, oseh shalom uvarei atah kol. And let's read together in English. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of light and darkness, who makes peace and fashions all things. In mercy you illumine the world and those who live upon it. In your goodness you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai. In wisdom you form them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai, our God, for the excellent work of your hands. And for the lights you created, may they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we all may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzer hameorot. Page 112, we continue with Ahava Rabbah. Ahava Rabbah avtanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Chem Gedolah v'Tera, Chamalta Aleinu. And in English, how deeply have you loved us, Adonai, our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion. On account of our forebears who trust led you to teach them the laws of life, be gracious to us, teaching us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah. V'ha'er einenu b'toratecha, v'dahabek lebeinu b'mitzvotecha, v'yachel levaveinu li'ahava u'yira et shemecha, v'lo nevosh, v'lo nekalein, v'lo nikalchel, le'olam va'ed, ki v'shem kodshecha, Hagadol v'hanora b'hatachnu, nagila, v'nismecha v'shuatecha, v'havienu l'shalom me'arba konfot ha'aretz, v'tolichenu k'momiyu le'artzeinu, ki el poel yeshuot atah, Uvanu v'charta v'keravtanu lishimcha hagadol sela be'emet, v'hodot lecha li'akdecha be'ahava, Baruch atah Adonai, Habocher Ba'almo Yisrael, Be'ahava. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol miotecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam V'shivtecha v'veitecha, uv'lektecha v'derech, uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha, u'kshartam liot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot beineinecha, u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uv'hisharecha. Page 118. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el bnei Yisrael, v'amarta alehem, v'asu lehem tzitzit, al kanfei vigdehem l'dorotam, v'natnu al tzitzit hakanaf b'til techelet, v'haya lechem l'tzitzit, uritem oto, uschartem et kol mitzvot Adonai, va'asitem otam, ve'lo taturu acharei levavchem v'acharei nechem, asher atem zonim achreihem, leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'hitem kadoshim le'loechem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. Emet v'yetzivecha v'yivanach. Let's read responsively on the top of page 121. Emet, there is no place where you are not, even in the wilderness, yet there is your word.
Emet that pen strokes of lightning, white fire, black flames, stir the soul's passion, guide our sacred way. True and enduring is Torah.
Your truth for us is certain and established now and forevermore. Like Moses, Miriam, and all Israel, we sing out and rejoice. Top of page 122, Mi chamocha. Mi chamocha be'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nohora tehilot osefele, shir hachadasha shibchu geulim, leshimcha al sefat hayam, yachad kulam hodu, Vehim lechu v'amru, Adonai yimlok le'olam va'ed. Tzor Yisrael, kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, uvdechinu mecha, Yehuda v'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai tzvaot shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael. Continue with the Amidah, the opening brachot, beginning on page 124, then 126, 127, 128, and 130 we'll chant together, and then we'll continue silently. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei hakol, v'zocher chastei avot v'imahot, u'mevi goel libnei b'neihem, leman shemo b'ahava, melech ozer u'foshia u'magen. Baruch atah Adonai, magen Avraham, v'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor li'olam Adonai, Mechaye metim hatarav lahoshia, morid hatal, mechalkel chaim bechesed, mechaye metim berachamim rabim, somech noflim verofech cholim, umatir asurim, Umekahayehem emunato lishenei afar michamocha val givurot umidom melach melech mimit umechahayeh umatzmiach Yeshua v'ne'eman atah l'chayot metim. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hametim. Nechadesh et shimcha ba'olam, kishem shemati shimoto b'shmei marom, kakatuv v'yad neviecha, v'kara zeh el zeh v'amar, kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzivaot, Melech kol haaretz, Kivodo. Adir Adirenu Adonai Adonenu, Ma'adir Shimcha b'chol haaretz, Baruch Kivod Adonai, Mikol. Echad Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshienu, Hu Yashmienu, V'rachamav le'nei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Imloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Yitzion. Ledor vador, Hallelujah. Ledor Adonai yigolecha, ulenetzach netzachim kedushacha nahatish, v'shivcha Eloheinu mi'im lo yamush le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Let's go back to 132. We'll sing a little bit. We'll sing Vishamru, middle of 132. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Let's jump ahead to page 139, and let's read responsively in English. For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations.
For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons.
Modim anachnu lach. For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements.
Modim anachnu lach. For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression.
Modim anachnu lach. For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared.
Modim anachnu lach. For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom. Modim
anachnu lach. For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose.
Modim anachnu lach.
We pray that we may live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha u'lecha na'eh lehodot. Page 140, Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom, Tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Barucheinu yotzeinu kulam ke'echad be'or panecha. Ki be'or panecha natata lanu Adonai Eloheinu. Torah chaim v'ahavat chesed. Utzdacha uvracha v'rachamim v'chayim v'shalom v'rachamim v'chayim v'shalom v'tov b'einecha l'varech et amecha Yisrael b'chol eit u'b'chol shah b'shlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Amivorech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. And keeping with the theme of shalom, let's close out the Amidah, the bottom of page 142, with Oseh Shalom. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yemeru, amen. All right, friends, we are through the Amidah, and now we're at the Mishaberach, the prayer for healing. If you have someone or several people who this Shabbat, this coming week, need blessings for their health, whether it be physical, emotional, or spiritual, please keep them close to your hearts as we recite the Mishaberach on the top of page 253. Mishaberach Avotenu v'Imotenu, Avraham, Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah, hu yivarech et hacholim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yemalei Rachamim Aleihem, Lahachlimam Ularapotam Ulachzikam, V'yishlach Lehem Mehera Refuah Shlema Min Hashemayim, Refuah Tanefesh, Refuah Taguf, Hashta B'elav Bizman Kariv, V'nomar, Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us all say, Amen. All right, we're on page 258. Let's read together a prayer for our congregation, for our country, for Jerusalem and the state of Israel. Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us: love of Torah, devotion and prayer, and support of the needy. May we guide with integrity, and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otecha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Thus says Adonai, this is what I desire, to unlock the fetters of wickedness and untie the cords of lawlessness, to let the oppressed go free, to break off every yoke. Share your bread with the hungry and take the wretched poor into your home. When you see the naked, give clothing, and do not ignore your own kin. If you banish the yoke from your midst, the menacing hand, the evil speech, if you offer compassion to the hungry and satisfy the famished creature, then your light shall shine in darkness. Page 259. Sha'alu shalom Yerushalayim, yishla'u ohavayich. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. Avinu Shabashamayim, Sur Yisrael v'go'olo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Gulatenu, Hagen Aleha Bi'avrat Chastecha, Ufros Aleha Sukat Shlomecha, Ushlach Orcha V'amitecha L'Rasheha Soreha V'yoetzeha, V'taknein Be'etza Tova Milfanecha, V'natata Shalom Ba'aretz, B'simchat olam liyoshveha v'nomar, Amen. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos. It's
Parashat Korach this week. And as far as our parshiot go, this one is full of intrigue, suspense, miracles, and a lot of drama. I don't know how this has not made its way to the Hollywood screen yet. This is a good one. And by the way, it's one of my favorite parshiot. Parashat Korach continues with some of the lessons that have been threading their way through our Torah as of late. Like Aharon and Miriam slandering Moshe and the spies returning with their slanderous reports of the land of Israel, Korach and his co-conspirators get into trouble because of their mouths. As Rabbi Sar Shalom of Belz, a famous Hasidic Rebbe, states, they sinned with their mouths and were punished measure for measure. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them. Although the story of Korach and his company of 250 tribal leaders seems cut and dried, Torah commentators write a great deal about the revolt and what it meant. And we know that Korach's rebellion has been the subject of scrutiny for at least 2,000 years of rabbinic commentary, as Pirkei Avot out of the Mishnah mentions it in a famous Mishnah. Kol machloket shehi l'shem shemayim, sofa lihitkayim. V'she'ena l'shem shemayim, ein sofa lihitkayim. Ezo hi machloket shehi l'shem shemayim, zo machloket Hillel v'Shamai. V'she'ena l'shem shemayim, zo machloket Korach v'edoto. A controversy or an argument for the sake of heaven will have lasting value, but a controversy not for heaven's sake will not endure. What is an example of a controversy for heaven's sake? The debates of Hillel and Shammai. What is an example of a controversy not for heaven's sake? The rebellion of Korach and his company. We Jews are an argumentative people. There's no debating the fact that we like to debate. Remember the old joke I'm sure we've all heard, 2 Jews, 3 opinions. Take a look at the Talmud. Volume after volume of rabbis arguing with each other across the centuries. And according to our Mishnah, we know that Hillel and Shammai, 2 of our most famous rabbis, argued hammer and tongs over just about everything. So then, why do the rabbis have a problem with Korach and his arguments? Korach, after all, raised the issue that perhaps Moshe had gone too far, that Moshe and Aharon had taken leadership and they weren't sharing. And Korach wants to know why. And so if we look at our Mishnah, it seems that if an argument has a valid purpose, the furthering of Torah, then it is worthy. But if the argument is pursued for selfish reasons, then it is not considered worthy. There is one important thing to note. An argument for the sake of heaven has no room for ego. When Hillel and Shammai argued, they really went at it. But at the end of the day, they remained friends. This is not the case with Korach. Korach and his band call Moshe and Aharon out publicly, stating, "You have gone too far. For all the community of Israel are holy, all of them, and the Lord is in their midst. Why then do you raise yourself above the Lord's congregation?" And we see a couple of things at work here. On the one hand, Korach might have a point. Since all Israel is holy, why then are Moshe and Aharon the leaders? Why not someone else? And if all the people are holy, why do Moshe and Aharon get to determine how things are run? Why not share the responsibilities? So at face value, Korach's question might not be all that bad. Many of us question our leaders. Just read the newspaper editorials. But Korach missteps.
He accuses Moshe of taking the responsibilities upon himself, when in fact, as we know, he and Aharon were appointed by God to lead. Moreover, in his argument, Korach never says how he would do things differently. He simply calls out Moshe and Aharon. But there's something more insidious going on here. Korach's words are meant to stir up the people against them. And as we know from the episode of the spies just last week, that it doesn't take much to get the people complaining. Things might have been different if Korach had spoken to Moshe in private. There he could have voiced his displeasure and concern in a constructive manner. Instead, Korach publicly complained, and we know from our previous parashiot that this will not end well for him. So what it boils down to is the fact that Korach and his followers are a band of malcontents who want nothing more than to stir up trouble. They seem to take great joy in being divisive and spreading discontent. In the end, they deserve what they got. The earth opens up its mouth and swallows them all. I know I'm being a bit harsh on Korach, but I think the harshness is justified. If Korach and his followers were really interested in an argument l'shem shamayim, for the sake of heaven, I think they would have done what they did and gone about it in a different way. If you notice in the story, no one offers a solution. They offer no suggestion of how they would spread the responsibility of leading to others. Korach makes the statement that everyone is holy, but does not say that each person should have a vote or that groups should be formed to help with the leading. He merely says that Moshe and Aharon have gone too far and are not fit to lead. Like all rabble-rousers, Korach speaks with a loud voice, but does little more than shout. Unlike Moshe and Aharon, he is no leader. He's a little man with a big mouth. Once again, the Torah is teaching us how to behave. Granted, the core of Korach's message has some merit. He should be able to question the leaders and argue his position. But it's the manner in which he delivers his message that gets him into trouble. Instead of arguing for the sake of heaven, Korach took it upon himself to argue for his own sake, to embarrass Moshe publicly, and in doing so, sealed his fate along with that of his followers. Unfortunately, we see that Korach is alive and well in our world. All too often, people like to stir up trouble, to make controversy for the sake of controversy. If we all act like Korach, if we simply point fingers and expect others to change according to our whims, then nothing will ever get accomplished. Korach pointed out problems, but offered no solutions. As members of a holy community, we can express our ideas. We can argue our points of view, but we must remember that we have to work together to get things done. Simply lashing out at leaders doesn't accomplish much, whether it's on the national stage or the local. In the end, Korach was simply interested in hearing himself yell and in making others, people who were working hard to build something, look ineffectual. For Korach, it was a matter of us and them, with them always being the bad guys. On the other hand, Hillel and Shammai teach us that it's okay to argue with each other. But the idea that drove Hillel and Shammai, the idea that made them want to argue, was that the idea that they were building a strong Jewish community. They put first and foremost in their minds this community. They were building something of value. For Hillel and Shammai, our great rabbinic leaders, there was no us and them, only an us and a we. May we all merit to learn from Hillel and Shammai May we all work to build a better, stronger community. And may we do it l'shem shamayim, for the sake of heaven. Shabbat shalom, everyone, and good Shabbos. All right, let's see. Wow, we're at Aleinu already. Time flies when you enjoy the davening.
That's right.
All right, as soon as I find Aleinu. It's 282, right where we left it. We left it at 282. It's waiting there for us. Aleinu. Aleinu l'shapeach ladon hakol latet idula liotzer breishi shelo asanu kagoi haratzot v'lo samanu kamishpachot hadama shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamona v'anachnu korim ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים Hu Eloheinu Einon Emet Malkeinu Efesu Lato Kakatu B'Torato V'yadata Hayom V'Hashevota El Levavecha Ki Adonai Hu Elohim V'Shamayim Mimahal V'al Kaaretz, mitachat Einon. Let's read together on the top of page 285. Let the time not be distant, O God, when all shall turn to you in love, when corruption and evil shall give way to integrity and goodness, when superstition shall no longer enslave the mind, nor idolatry blind the eye. May all created in your image become one in spirit and one in friendship, forever united in your service. Then shall your realm be established on earth, and the word of your prophet fulfilled. Adonai will reign forever and ever. V'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. This week we observe the following yard sites. We're in the Shloshim period for Linda Susan Mufson Elbaum, sister of Murray Mufson, who passed away Friday, June 19th in Chicago. This week's yard sites: David Cohen, wife of Mezzi, father of Jan and Judy. Edwin G. Poland, relative of Lake. Jacob Tesser, related to Herb Tesser. Glenda Behar Marcus, Tori Witcher's sister. Miriam Cohen Glick, David's mother, Billy's aunt. Agnes May Greenstein, Irving's mother, wife of Harry. Sylvia Friedman Levine, Pauline's cousin, mother to Bruce Sigmund Feder and Maureen Feder Heidbreder. Samuel Schiff, Mary Cantor's father, Rena Stern's grandfather. Robert Bro, Jenny's husband. Ann B. Nemens, mother of Binny Baylor. Jerome Cohen, Barbara Silverstein's father. Kenneth Levin, relative of Marshall Levin. Saul Macinter, Gazella's husband. Ronald K. Rose, relative of Barrett Skull. Isaac Lewis Sampson, relative of Fred Ziffer. Albert Finkelstein. Abraham Silverstein, Fred's father and Lena's husband. May their souls be bound up in the bond of life eternal. May their memories be a blessing to us always, and may they all rest in peace. Page 294, Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach yeruteh v'yamlik malchuteh, b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach li'olam u'lamei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yit hadar, v'yit aleh, v'yit halal, shmei dekudisha brichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran v'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone, and good Shabbos. A couple of announcements. Services tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for the Sunday morning minyan. Tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. You should have already gotten an invite in your inbox, in your email. So if you haven't seen it, please check after Shabbos. Our congregation meeting, our twice annual congregational meeting takes place tomorrow at 5 p.m. You don't want to miss this meeting. Lots of good discussion going to take place. So that's tomorrow at 5 p.m. via Zoom. We're going to be Zooming it in. So we're joining the 21st century and having a Zoom meeting tomorrow at 5 p.m. Then Wednesday, speaking of Zoom, you can Zoom right into the best Yiddish choir on either side of the Ohio or on either side of the Mississippi, depending on where you are geographically. It's the best Yiddish choir going, and you can join that via Zoom, 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And then after that, it's getting close to Shabbos when we'll be back for Shabbat services next Friday. So a bunch of things going on this week, and so you don't want to miss any of them. I want to say Yasher Koach and Todah to my tech guru and choir member Scott for helping out this week. And before we close out with Adon Olam, I want to give us a reading in honor of Pride Shabbat. As we close out the month of June, we close out Pride Month, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be proud of who we are all here. And this piece comes to us out of the Siddur Sha'ar Zahav. And this is a Siddur out of San Francisco. And it's a great Siddur, and it has amazing readings in it. And this one is called Exotic Fruit. Sometimes we are called fruit people. And while it is meant as an insult, we take it as a blessing in disguise, a recognition of the sweet breath of God's creation. And we take it as an opportunity to open up to the sweet and the tart in all of us. May we honor strange fruit that is ripe with the possibility of miracles. May we recognize that there is more than just one way to be fruitful and multiply. Before we taste, we hesitate and remember the fear and hostility many feel when faced with something they think is strange, different, forbidden. May we be open to the miracle and bring to taste the sweet fruits born from the seeds of liberation planted by our gay and lesbian and transgender forebears. Amen. All right. Page 321, we'll close out with Adon Olam. Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra li'et nasa b'chefzo kol azai melech shemo nikra v'acharei kiklot hakol levado yimlok nohora v'hu haya v'hu oveh Vehu yeh betifara, vehu echad v'ein sheni, laham shilo lahachbira, v'li reshit v'li tachlit, v'lo hahoz v'hamisra, vehu eli v'chai goali, v'tzur chevli b'eit tzahara, Vehu nisi humanosli menat kosi biyom ekra biyado afkid ruchi b'eti shan v'ayira v'im ruchi giviyati Adonai li v'lo ira. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos and happy Pride.